Hello, I am Priscilla. I am your conversational English coach. Today, our session is The Little Boy That Told a White Lie. I hope everyone will enjoy today's session, and I hope that you will enjoy the session as much as I enjoyed putting it together for you. Hello, Martin. How are you?
Hi, teacher. How are you? Very good, thanks.
Great.
Very good.
Good. So, Martin, tell me, where are you calling in from today?
I'm calling from Italy.
You're calling in from Italy. Very nice to
Yeah.
have you. I think this is your very first class for me, or
It
with
should
me.
it should be the first class with you. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
very happy to see you the
Okay,
first
it's
time.
nice to meet you as well. I hope that you will find the class enjoyable.
I hope so.
It's a little different, as I understand it, from most classes on Verbling. However, I am not going to say that I am a teacher. I am a conversational English speaking coach. So my goal is to help you engage in conversational English so that you are not only understood but appreciated for the effort that you put into learning how to communicate effectively with anyone that is speaking the language of English. So thank you for joining us.
That's
And we
fine.
have
Thank you too.
Mirko. Hello, Mirko. Thank you for joining me.
Hello,
How are
thank
you
you.
today? And where are
I'm
you
fine, thanks.
good? And where are you calling in from today?
I'm from Italy.
Okay. Now, Martin, did you say Italy as well?
Yeah, I'm come from Italy. Yeah, from
Okay.
northern Italy.
Okay. So are you and Mirko close to each other? Do you know where he lives?
I come from Trentino. It's in the
Okay.
top of Italy.
Okay. I'm going to learn more about where these parts of the different countries are. But in my mind, I went to Nigeria once, and it's amazing when someone will ask, as I just asked you, do you know so and so? The expectation is that the country is big, but it can't be that big that you would know someone. But the U.S. is so huge that there are just a tremendous amount of millions of people that I will never get to know. But thank you both for joining me.
Thank
And
you.
today's topic is going to be the little boy that told a white lie. Now, Mirko, you have that look about you that I just can't imagine you ever telling something that's not true. Am I correct?
Yes, sometimes it happens.
Oh, so you have told something that's not true. Well, Martin, I'm sure you've never told something that wasn't true. Am I correct?
Uh, I'm not completely sure.
Okay. Well, let's delve into our lesson for today and find out what is this lesson actually about. So what we're going to find out is that our objective for today is a simple objective. The objective is that you will be able to identify specific idioms and relate them to conversations while developing your vocabulary and conversational skills in English. That sounds like a good plan, doesn't it?
Yes.
A
I think
good
so
one.
too. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my screen. Let's go to here. We'll save and right over to this one. Well, I got to slide this down and there. Back to screen share. Please let me know when you can see my screen. Can you see the little boy that is,
Still no.
Yes, yes,
okay, the little boy who told a white lie? Are you able to see that now?
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So I'm going to quickly read this story, and I want you to pay close attention to the way that I pause at commas, and I will come to a complete stop at periods. If your microphone is open, please mute your microphone for me,
Yes.
and I'll do the first paragraph and tell you how I will stop. Once there was a shepherd boy who had to look after a flock of sheep. Period. One, two, three. One day, comma, one, two, he felt bored and decided to play a trick on the villagers. He shouted, "Help! Wolf! Wolf!" The villagers heard his cries and rushed out of the village to help the shepherd boy. When they reached him, they asked, "Where is the wolf?" The shepherd boy laughed loudly. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! I fooled all of you. I was only playing a trick on you. A few days later, the shepherd boy played this trick again. Again he cried, "Help! Help! Wolf! Wolf!" Again the villagers rushed up the hill to help him, and again they found that boy had tricked them. They were very angry with him for being so naughty. Then, some time later, a wolf went into the field. The wolf attacked one sheep, and then another, and another. The shepherd boy ran towards the village shouting, "Help! Help! Wolf! Help! Somebody!" The villagers heard his cries, but they laughed because they thought it was another trick. The boy ran to the nearest villager and said, "A wolf is attacking the sheep. I lied before, but this time it is true." Finally, the villagers went to look. It was true. They could see the wolf running away, and many dead sheep were lying on the ground. Now, isn't that a fantastic story? Isn't that an amazing story? I'm sure you're currently saying yes. So now, Martin, did you enjoy that story?
Yeah, not bad.
Okay. Mirko, what about you? Did you enjoy that story? Mirko, are you still here? Unmute your microphone, Mirko.
Excuse me.
Did you?
Yes, I do.
You did enjoy that story. Did you see yourself in that story, Mirko? Perhaps telling something that wasn't true?
No, you don't lie so many times.
Okay. All right. Hello, Mustafa. Where are you calling in from today?
Hello,
Hi, Mustafa. Where are you calling in today?
I'm calling from Egypt.
You're calling from Egypt. Great. Martin and Mirko are both from some part of Italy. But we're going to continue. What I was reading was a story, and I'm going to tell you something that I don't want you to tell anyone else, Mustafa, okay? Can I tell you now, Mustafa?
What? Yes,
Can I
what?
tell you something? I want to tell you something, but I don't want you to tell anyone else, okay?
Okay.
Martin and Mirko told me that they sometimes lie. But do you? I don't think you do you? Have you ever told a lie?
Yes.
Oh, no. So all three of you. Oh, well. Well, it doesn't matter
And
then.
you?
Of
And you?
course. Of course not. Of course
No.
not.
No.
Me? No, of course not. All right. Let's take a look again at our lesson. Mirko and Martin, I typically assign numbers to individuals, especially if I have more than one person. And the reason for that is it's faster for me to write a person's name, so everybody will get an opportunity. So, Martin, you will be number 1. Even if you
Okay.
don't see your name, if I say number 1, I will be
No
talking
problem.
about you. Mirko, you will be number 2.
Yes.
And if I don't type your name, you'll know if you see number 2. And of course, Mustafa, you know exactly how this works because you've been in many of my classes. So thank you. Mustafa, did you see the ratings screen before in the other session that I asked about at the
No.
end of the class? Okay, then
No.
I'll just contact them to let them know that it is not there. All right. So Martin, what I'd like for you to do is to read until you see number 2.
Yeah, no problem. Once there was a shepherd boy who had to look after a flock of sheep. One day he felt bored and decided to play a trick on the villagers. He shouted, "Help! Wolf! Wolf!"
Okay. I did not hear the ed on the end. This is decided.
And decided.
Okay. And in the gray here, these are your idioms. And an idiom is a abbreviated way of saying something. So now read your idiom, Martin, and tell me how you understand what the idiom is and how it relates to what you read.
All right. The little boy was soon to be known as a barefaced liar, someone who lies easily with a total lack of shame.
Okay. So tell me, how does that relate to what you just read? The barefaced liar.
Probably somebody who lie usually, somebody who lie very often, probably.
So if we know that this little boy is going to soon be known as a barefaced liar, what do you think he's lying about?
It's lied about the wolf, but there isn't any wolf
Okay, well we don't know
at that
we
moment.
we don't know that yet though. But
Yeah, of
he
course.
most likely is. Why is he yelling wolf? Why is he yelling wolf?
It's because a wolf is a really danger for the sheep.
Yeah, but what does the passage tell you? What does the passage say? Why is he yelling wolf?
Hmm. Well, I don't really know. It's just because the wolf is a really danger for the sheep. I don't know the other reason why we shouted wolf.
Okay, read it again. Why is the little boy crying?
Yeah, of course. He felt bored.
He
Yeah,
felt
yeah, yeah.
bored. He felt bored.
Yeah, just to do something new, something for break the boring.
Have you ever felt bored, Martin?
Yeah, of course I do. I did.
Did you feel like lying?
No, in that occasion. No.
So what do you do when you are bored? What are some things that you can do to alleviate your boredom?
Maybe I study English.
Okay, good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
The first thing that jumped in my mind.
Okay, so would it be safe to say that you're not bored right now?
No. Right now, no, not the moment.
Okay, fantastic.
Maybe when I feel bored, maybe in the afternoon or in the evening.
Okay, so you're not a barefaced liar now. When I ask you if you're bored now. Okay.
No. At the moment, joining your lesson has been because I'm decided to do that.
Okay. All right, Mirko, you are up. When I say you are up, that means it is your turn. Mirko, you're up.
Yes, I do. I am.
Yes, you are up. Could you read for me, please?
Yes. The villagers heard his cries and rushed out of the village to help the shepherd boys. When they reached him, they asked, "Where is the wolf?" The shepherd boy laughed loudly. "Ha ha ha! I fooled all of you."
Okay. Now, is there any words in here that you did not understand?
No, there is no word I don't understand.
Okay, now read for me your idiom and tell me how that idiom relates to the passage that you read.
The villagers wanted to give the little boy the benefit of the doubt. They chose to believe him as an honest person telling the truth, because there is no evidence to the contrary.
So here's what the idiom is actually. This is not the idiom. This is not the idiom. This is the idiom. So tell me how does this idiom relate to what you read? What is the idiom?
The benefit of the doubt.
Okay. Now, how does that relate to the villagers? What are the villagers thinking?
They think that the boy is telling the truth.
That is good. They believe that the boy is telling the truth. And when someone is felt to be telling the truth, you get the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
You give them the benefit of the doubt. So they rushed out to save the boy. Now, why is the little boy laughing?
Because he knows that the wolf is not there. He's tricking the villagers.
Okay, so what does the passage say specifically? What does the passage say? Why is he laughing?
Because he fooled all
Yes,
the
because
villagers.
he fooled the people. He fooled the people,
Yes.
and then he laughed at them. Mustafa, would you please read number 3? Okay, is Mustafa still here with us?
Yes.
Okay,
I was
Mustafa.
only yes. Okay. I was only playing a trick on you. A few days later, the shepherd boy played the trick again. Again he cried, "Help! Help! Wolf! Wolf!" Again, the villagers rushed up the hill to help him, and again they found that boy had tricked them. They were very angry with him for being so naughty.
Okay, and this word is naughty. Naughty.
Naughty.
Hmm.
Naughty.
Okay, now read your idiom.
Breaking every rule in the book.
Okay, well, read all of it first and then read the idiom. The
Okay.
villagers realized.
The villagers realized that the little boy was breaking every rule in the book. The little boy was behaving in an unacceptable way.
And this word is behaving. All right,
Behaving.
behaving. Now, how does breaking every rule in the book relate to what you just read? And I'm going to give you, Mirko, I didn't give you your trophy, so yay, you got a trophy. Okay,
Thank you.
okay. Mustafa,
Yes.
how does breaking every rule in the book relate to what this little boy is doing in the passage that you read?
It's mean that he do the mistakes more than one,
Mm-hmm.
so he will not have help again.
That's okay. So, have you ever done that? Have you ever broke every rule? Like, okay, you told me that you have lied. Have you lied about the same thing twice?
No.
Oh, really? Okay, I believe you too. Okay, let's see if someone else came in. And so now we have Shafar. Hello, Shafar. And where are you calling in from today, Shafar?
What?
Where are you calling from today? What country are you? Where are you calling from, Shafar?
In Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
Shafar, I have 3 people in the group today, and they all have said that they tell lies.
Wow.
Please tell me that you have never lied, right?
No. I always
You-
lied.
Oh no. You know why I think this is? I think it's because there are only males here. If there were females here today, I would find someone that has never lied. As it is, we will continue. We will continue. Shafar, you are number 4, and I would like for you to read now. And I'm going to give Mustafa a trophy as well. Okay. And Martin, I gave you one earlier. I may not have said anything, but let me see. Martin, you got
no
trophy
worries.
too. Okay. All right.
Beautiful.
Okay. Shafar, it is your turn.
Then, sometime later, a wolf went into the field. The wolf attacked one sheep, and then another and another. The sharp boy ran towards the village, shouting, "Help! Help! 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 Somebody!"
Okay, this word is attacked. It is in the past tense because the sheep has already attacked one of them. All right. Now read the read the idiom. Read the idiom, please.
The little boy cried wolf again, but the villagers couldn't recognize the truth, although it was in their face. The truth was in their face, but the little boy had lied many times for them to believe.
Okay. And even though it should be T-O-O. The little boy had lied too many times for them to believe him. Okay, how does this idiom, what is the idiom? Can you read the idiom?
The truth was in their face.
Okay, how does this idiom relate to what you just read up here, then sometime later?
Because villagers couldn't recognize the truth, even though it was in excess. The lying in excess in their face.
Mm-hmm. So the truth is, this one's a little difficult to explain without my having to go through each one of them. Then sometime later, a real wolf actually came into the field. But no one's going to believe him unless they saw the wolf themselves. They were not going to rush up to help the boy because he was just going to lie again. But one villager says, "We don't believe you." It doesn't say it, but they're saying when he ran toward the village shouting, "Help, help, help somebody," I don't think anyone is listening to him, and the truth was in their face. All right, so now we're back at Martin at number 1.
Yep. The villagers heard his cry, but they laughed because they thought it was another trick. The boy ran to the nearest village and said, "A wolf is attacking the sheep. I lied before, but this time it is true."
Okay.
The villagers did a double take, which was to take a second look to see what the problem was. When they realized it was the little boy watching the sheep, they continued doing their daily chores of the day.
Okay. Now, what is the idiom?
Did a double take means that the villagers believed 2 times the little boy, and the third time they didn't believe it.
Okay. Now, I think, Martin, you're using the word double take because the little boy came to them twice. No, that's not quite the double take. So let me ask you if you can understand a double take here. Do you
Alright.
like to go to places where there are pretty girls?
Oh, of course. What a question.
Okay, so here comes a pretty girl through the door, and you're
Yeah.
talking to one of your male friends,
All right.
and the pretty girl came through the door, and you looked up from talking to your friend, and then you looked up again like, wow, she's pretty. You looked at her. That's a double take. All right? Do you understand?
All right. Yeah, not completely, but
Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to
pretty
tell
much.
you, when the villagers heard the little boy yelling,
Yeah.
"Wolf," they looked up, and then they saw it was him. Oh, it's just him. It's just that liar. So they did a double take, and they went back to do their work. In your case, you'll probably stop talking to your friend and go talk to the pretty girl.
Yeah.
Okay? Do you understand it
So
better now?
there is a repeat. Yeah, understand.
All right. Okay, so now we'll go to Mirko, number 2.
Yes.
Could you read for us?
Finally, the villagers went to look. It was true. They could see the wolf running away and many dead sheep lying on the grass.
Okay, and read the idiom for me.
The
Not the-
villager,
Yes.
the villager decided to trust the little boys once more. Someone said to the little boy, "Seeing is believing," but it was too late.
Okay, what is the idiom?
Seeing is believing.
Mm-hmm. And how does seeing is believing relates to the passage that you read?
Because the villager went to look what happens to the little boy. Another time, the third time.
Mm-hmm. So they went to see for themselves if it was true what he was telling them. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Good. All right. Well, now this brings us to another section of our discussion, and I'm coming back. Martin and Mirko, Shafar and Mustafa are my regular students, and I hope that you two will become my followers. I want to tell you a little bit about the way we conduct our sessions. Our sessions are primarily to give you opportunities to speak, constantly talking, so that whatever you're learning will be imprinted upon your brain, and you'll be able to take this from this lesson to another lesson. So, Mirko and Martin, I want you to take this oath. From this day forward, I will never tell a lie. And I know that Shafar and Mustafa have stopped lying altogether. Are you ready? Say, from this day forward. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah,
Say,
teacher.
from this day forward,
From this day forward,
I will never tell a lie.
I will never
I will
tell a
never
lie.
tell a lie.
Now you all know those are barefaced lies. Those are barefaced lies. But anyway, I give you opportunities to talk because that's what you're here for. You want to practice speaking English with a native English speaker. But in order to do that, I need to give us some context to talk about. So today we read a small story, and I call these mini stories. I do lots of mini stories, sometimes the same story over and over and over again, but it's always different. It is whatever you bring to the story that makes it come alive. So I only want to see you engaging in speaking. That is what I want for each of you, is to improve your speaking skills. All right, so now I'm going back to our lesson. And here we're looking at provide some advice. All right, so we're going to provide some advice once we understand what we're doing. And I'm going to ask Martin to mute his microphone, Mirko mute yours, Mustafa mute yours, and thank you, Shafar, for having your microphone muted already. Now, so I don't know who did I start with, Mirko? All right, well, we'll start. Mirko, you will be first. I want you to, Mirko, I want you to look through this list, and everybody has the same list, so you can all look at this list together, but everybody has the same list. Mirko, I want you to look at this list, and these are all idioms.
Yes.
Add fuel to the fire, add insult to injury, kick a man when he's down. Okay, just look through them. Everybody should be looking through them. Okay, and now I'm going to, I'll come back to it. Now, well, it's right here actually. This is where you start at 2. Okay, here's what you're looking at. Oh, it goes here. Mirko, you're looking at, I really want to go see a movie tonight, but I'm trying to save my money to buy a new watch. What advice would you give someone? Can you see the choices? I want you to read it, and then you'll say something like this. I'm going to do I'll do this one. I really want to go see a movie. I really want to go see a movie tonight, but I'm trying to save my money to buy a watch. Here's my advice. If I were wanting to go see a movie, I would tell you that a penny saved is a penny earned.
Yes.
You haven't saved enough money, so therefore you must forego the movie. Now that doesn't mean that that has to be the answer, because it could be, I could give you this advice. You're a fool. You spent all of your money in the store when you should not have bought those clothes. I'm just adding insult to injury. I'm already feeling bad that I don't have enough money, but that's my advice, to tell you that you don't realize that you're a fool, but I'm telling you now that you're a fool. That's probably not a good one, but I was trying to make it work. All right, so Mirko, number 2, first read your problem and then tell me what advice would you provide. Okay, I'll
I,
keep.
I really want to go to see a movie tonight, but I'm trying to save my money to buy a new watch.
Okay, which
Uh, I think a penny saved is a penny earned is the more good advice, is the better advice.
okay. Now that is your advice. Now I want you to explain that. I want you to explain the advice that you gave. Explain it, even though you told it to me. Now I want to hear it in your words. What I've heard is that you've read it. Now tell me in your own words, what does this advice mean? I still want the watch. Do you understand? Can anybody help? I could tell you it's all in your head. You really don't want to watch. You prefer to save your money. Let's see. Did I lose you guys? Mirko? Did I lose you? Maybe I did. Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So
Yes.
are you thinking? I'm waiting. I want you to talk. You're constantly talking. Your answer is fine. Your answer is fine. I just want you to explain to me. I want you to talk to me and tell me why you chose that answer. Okay, Mirko has left the building. All right, we're going to go on to number 3, which will be Mustafa. Your prompt is, I saw my brother's girlfriend with another boy.
Okay. I just saw my brother's girlfriend with another boy, but he's in a really bad mood because he got fired this morning. Do you think I should tell him?
You should.
Please give
What
me a sentence again.
what are you going to choose?
Please give me the sentence again.
Okay, give you the sentence again. Okay. Okay, let's see.
Rob, don't add fuel to the fire.
Okay. You think it's don't add fuel to the fire, which means, let's see. Control C. And okay, so explain that for us. It means don't make
When
a
you
bad.
yeah.
So what?
If you have something and if you see something bad for your friend or your brother, and your brother is in a bad mood, don't tell him what you see because he will react with it badly. Let him to be comfortable and tell him what you want to see. Uh, this will help him to think what will do.
Okay, so this is what I think you want me to know. So if your friend is already feeling bad, if your friend is already feeling bad because he lost his job, telling him to know?
What?
Is that what you want me to know?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me this? First read it exactly like it is, and then tell it to me as if you're not reading. If your friend is already feeling bad because he lost his job, telling
Because he
him more
lost.
bad news will not make him feel better. Okay? Now tell
Yes,
me
okay.
that without reading it. I want you to get your conversation English correct.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. If your friend is already bad, don't tell him bad because he lost his job. Don't tell him before he will get better.
Okay. Now, when you're speaking, you have a lot of and tell him read exactly what you see. If your friend is already feeling bad because he lost his job, telling him more bad news will not make him feel better. Read exactly what you see.
Okay. If your friend is already feeling bad because he lost his job, telling him more bad news will not make him feel better.
Okay, good. Now, that was comfortable for you to say that. Now I want you to say, if your friend is feeling bad, telling him more bad news will not make him feel better. Now read that.
If your friend is feeling bad, telling him more bad news will not make him feel better.
Good. Now, if your friend is feeling bad, more will not make make him feel better. Okay? Now say that.
If your friend feel bad, sorry, if your friend is feeling bad, more bad news will not make him feel better.
Okay? Now say it a little faster. If your friend is feeling bad, more bad news will not make him feel better.
If your friend is feeling bad, more bad news will not make him feel better.
Okay? You see how your conversation is coming a little more easier
Yeah,
because we're shortening it. You first,
yeah,
as a language learner, you first have to get a lot of words out because you've got to line the words up and you're not really sure how to line them up. But you're saying the same thing, but you need to say the same thing in a much abbreviated manner. So now we're going to say when somebody feels bad, don't tell them something else that will make them feel worse. Or if I'm feeling bad, I need good news. Okay? Now try.
okay.
If I'm feeling bad, I need good news. If I'm feeling bad, I need good news.
If I'm
If
feeling bad,
I
what?
need I need good news.
I need good. If I'm feeling bad, I need a good news.
Great. Say it again.
If I feel bad, I need a good news.
Good. I can hear a little but that's okay. You're pausing or something. But if I feel bad, I need good news.
If I feel bad, I need a good news.
Okay? You see how easier and more comfortable you are with speaking? Okay.
Yes.
Let's go on to let's see. Let me find you a little check mark.
Yes.
There you go. Check. All right. That was 2. This is 3. No, 4. Shafar. Shafar.
Okay. Did you hear that? I think I heard something in the kitchen. Wait, I'm not sure. There it is again. I think I heard something. Do you hear it? Maybe it's a ghost. Maybe it's a thief.
Okay.
Can it? A stadium. Is it for? Uh,
Okay, I'm going to have to help you with this one because we're running out of time. It's all in your head. You're just imagining things. So this is the advice. Okay, it's all in your head. It's kind of like it's an old person, or maybe it's a person who they think they're hearing something. All right, so it's all in your head. What does that mean? What does that mean? It says, did you hear that? I think I heard something in the kitchen. Wait, I'm not sure. There it is again. I think I heard something. Do you hear it? Maybe it's a ghost. Maybe it's a thief. Okay, so what's the advice?
Maybe it's me.
Okay.
Okay. It's only all in your head. Don't take it seriously. Maybe it just like goods, which is fall in.
Okay, so let's take a look at yours. Okay, yours is pretty simple. It's only in your head. Don't take it seriously. Just read it. Just read what you said. It's only in your head. Don't take it seriously.
It's only in your head. Don't take it seriously.
Okay, so it's in your head. It's just your head. It's, and there are many ways you could say that. It's just head talking.
Just
Forget it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it. Your head. It's just your head talking. Forget about it. Can you say that?
It's just your head talking. Forget about it.
It's just your head. It's
just
your head.
Your head talking.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Okay. Now it's just your head. Forget about it.
It's just your head. Forget about it.
Okay. Say it like this. It's just your head. Forget about it.
It's just your head. Forget about it.
It's something about that. It's just your head. Forget about it.
It's just your head. It's just your head. Forget about it.
Right. It's just your head. Forget about it. Okay. All right. You got it. You got it. You're getting it. And Martin? Martin, did you come back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yours was at the top. Let's go back to yours. Yours was up here, I think. Oops. Let's see. Where's your Shafar? I'm going to put your star up here. I'm going to put
my grandfather.
3, 3, 3, 3. Mustafa went, and Eusebians 2. Is this one it? Okay, okay, and Shafar, here's your star, or whatever. Oh well, I don't know. I dropped it. Okay. Mirko, is it Mirko?
Yes, I have an internet connection, excuse me.
Okay, so yours is a penny saved is a penny earned. And what we want to, tell me what you want to say. Give me the... Just say anything.
Is good to save money for rainy days, for example.
Advice. It's good to save money for a rainy day, as an example. So I really want to go see a movie, but I'm trying to save my money to buy a watch. It's good to save money for a rainy day. And so, for example, and since he has saved his money, since he has already saved money, your advice is it is good to save money for a rainy day. You can afford to buy a... It says you're telling the person to go ahead and he'll be okay. So read that for me.
It is good to save money for a rainy day. You can afford to buy a watch.
Okay, so it's good to save money. It's good to save money. And then you can afford to buy a watch. and listen at my voice. It's good to save money. You can afford to buy a watch. Okay,
It's
say this.
good. It's good to save money. You can afford to buy a watch.
It's good to save money. It's good to save money. Okay, I'm going to change this to it. It is more formal. This is more general.
Yes.
It's good to save money. You can afford to buy a watch.
It's
Okay.
good to save money. You can afford to buy a watch.
Okay, there's not a break there. I need you to make these two separate sentences. It's good to save money. You can afford to buy a watch.
Okay.
It's good to save money.
Money.
1,
You
2,
can afford.
3. It's good to save money. 1, 2, 3. You can afford to buy a watch.
Yes. It's
Okay.
good to save money. You can afford to buy a watch.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. But I'm not hearing the A. And you can call it A or R. It's good to save money. You can afford to buy a watch.
You can afford to buy a watch.
Okay. Again.
It's good to save money. You can afford to buy a watch.
Good. Very good. Okay, guys, you all did an awesome job. I appreciate your efforts and your energy. Thank you very much for doing that. Now, I don't know that you'll see this, but you can look at the end of this class. Please rate this lesson. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you're not going to give me high ratings, I'd like to know why. In that, not so much that you might not have gotten what you thought you were going to get, but in order for me to improve, I need to know why I am getting the rating that I'm getting. So the higher the rating, the better my lessons will get. The lower the ratings, then I will need you to tell me what you would like for me to do differently to improve the sessions. Martin and Mirko, it was my pleasure to serve you with conversational English this evening. I do
Thanks,
hope
teacher.
that you
Thank
will
you.
join me in future classes. And as we approach the top of the hour, I do give each student the opportunity for the final words, and the final words are, I really enjoyed what we did today. I did not enjoy what we did today. Anything that you want to tell me about the session. Shafar, I'll start with you with the final words.
Wow, I'm interested for this class, and I hope there are a new version because I think I learned this kind of idioms and and then avoid lying every time. But I think it will keep in my mind. Yeah,
That you will not be a
I think
barefaced liar.
yeah, the three classes I get into about avoid lying, and
Good.
I think I I keep this
Okay.
lesson in out of my mind. Yeah.
Okay, and the objective is for you to take everything that you learn when you learn some things or one thing, try to apply it in another lesson or with your friends so that it will become imprinted upon your brain and it stays with you. All right?
Yeah.
Now, let us go to
Okay.
Mustafa. Thank you. Mustafa, final words, please.
I enjoy with this class today, and I learn how to speak how to speak with others,
Hmm.
and to try to say the sentence quickly.
Hmm. But
That's
only
it.
but only say the sentence quickly when you get it correct. I want you to speak quickly,
And get it correct.
but I want you to get it correct. But after you start to line your words up, you'll start to see which words you can omit. And when we start to omit words, speaking is not the same thing as grammar. A lot of things I say is grammatically incorrect, but you are hearing and you are understanding me. So there is a difference between speaking correct grammar and speaking correct conversational English. When you're conversating, you're not thinking, oh, did I put the verb before the whatever that is. But anyway, thank you for those words. Let us go now to Mirko.
Thanks.
Final words, please.
I enjoy very much the lesson. I learn very useful idiom, and I hope to use it in the
Okay.
future.
Okay. But I know that you're not going to be a barefaced liar anymore.
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming this
Thank
evening.
you.
Okay. And Martin, final words, please.
Yeah, I'm the same like the other student. I am enjoying so much the lesson with you. For me, it's been a real challenge because you speak faster than the other teacher. So for
Okay.
me, it's been a real challenge to understand everything what you say and what you was saying, and
Okay.
that's it. I'm enjoying so much.
Well,
And
this is
thank you.
interesting. This is interesting that you would say this, Martin. But I live in the South, in the southern part of the United States, where we speak slow.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe
So
that is the reason.
if I'm speaking fast, you do not want to go to New York, because in New York I can't even understand some of the things they say because they speak so fast. But thank you for your comments. If
A
you get an
couple of
opportunity,
a couple of years ago, I met two guys from Texas.
okay.
I couldn't understand anything. No one word. Incredible.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Well, thank you guys for coming. Please leave
Thank you.
feedback. Join
Thank you.
my other classes. I'll have some coming up for tomorrow. Just look for my name. Then within 2 weeks in August 8th, I think I'll be on vacation for about 10 days. So I'll be off. But I've enjoyed meeting everyone that I've met so far. And I wish you all the best. Take care. And let's just say, hasta la vista. No. That's Spanish. I'll find the Italian goodbye, but for now, bye.
Arrivederci.
Bye bye.
Arrivederci. Okay.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
And ciao.